Let's listen to Amanda now. Her husband greeted us at the door earlier. He was concerned about the Obeid legacy, those days of corruption in the last Labor government. And Amanda actually repeated a phrase used in the Dominic Perrottet advertising that Julia Gillard used back in the day, moving forward. She said before she came on camera, I want to keep moving forward. They remember that the coalition has done more on infrastructure than Labor did.
I'd like to keep the current government. I think they're doing a really good job. And I wouldn't like to see things slow down.
What in particular about their approach have you liked?
Oh, infrastructure, yeah. I'm just really impressed with where we're going, yeah.
Do you have a view on Dominic Perrottet and Chris Minns, the two candidates?
I do. I think they're pretty even. Probably 2 years ago I thought Chris Minns was the next person, but now I think I'm with Perrottet.
And what did you think of Gladys Berejiklian?
I loved her.
Yeah. All right, and here's Anthony. He's concerned about tolls. He says, OK, they did the infrastructure, but why do we have to pay them for years and years and years for the infrastructure? And he, like Chris Minns, didn't have such kind words for Dominic Perrottet. What are the issues you think in terms of this campaign?
Well, I think in the state election I'll be looking at infrastructure, not just cost, but how you're going to pay for it. I think we're all a bit fed up of having roads built, tunnels built, and then finding a toll on it that we've got to pay for it. Again, it's been paid once by the state, and then we get it sold off, and we're paying it again for infinitum, for the rest of our lives.
What about Dominic Perrottet and Chris Minns? Do you have a view on them?
Yeah, they're very different. I think Mr. Perrottet, he does have some baggage that I find a bit uncomfortable with his, perhaps his religious beliefs. That's fair enough, but they do seem to be on the right of the Catholic spectrum.
So that wasn't the only person who gave Dominic Perrottet flack. Haven't heard any bad words about Gladys Berejiklian on these knocks. I do think it would be a different contest if she were running, but not much inspiration from both leaders. A lot of disengagement with the campaign. We could be talking, Kieran, election night as to whether small target was to be so small target was the right strategy for Chris Minns, because at the moment it's difficult to sell a message for him other than it's time for change. Is that enough? Are the state Labor guys doing enough, or are they trying to roll in off the Albanese victory in the 12 years of coalition government and the fourth premier or whatever?